Well, hello y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. It's good to have you back in the kitchen with me. Today we're going to make a pie that Mama used to make. And you know she made that $1 million pound cake? Well, she had a $1 million pie that she made. So we're going to make Mama's $1 million pie today. And it's something that's great for the summertime because there's no cooking involved. And it's good for picnics or just eating it at supper time when you want something sweet. So I've already done a little bit of the prep work. You have to take a large can of crushed pineapple and a large can of pineapple tidbits, and you drain them. Now, the tidbits drain pretty good, but I took the crushed pineapple and I used my strainer, my sieve, and I would press and press and press, and then I would pick it up, turn it over, and press and press. I actually pressed with my hand through it till I got as much water out as I could get out. So I've got a large can of tidbits and a large can of crushed pineapple in this bowl with 1 cup of shredded coconut. And then we have some more stuff that we got to do, and we're fixing to get on with that. I've got to take a can of sweetened condensed milk, and I'm going to mix it with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And you know what that does? It thickens it. And we need it to thicken a little bit. And then we're going to add half of a large container of Cool Whip. I think it's a 16 ounce. This is 12 ounces. So we're going to put about half of this in the pie. And then the recipe, Mama would pipe little flour things on the top with the rest of it. Well, I'm not doing that. I might smear some on and I might not. But that's what you do with the rest of it. So I'm gonna get my pie crust undone here. I hadn't even done that yet. And I bought a graham cracker crust. Mama made her own. I can just see her taking that little glass thing that she used, and she would press it down and poke it around and make a good firm crust. I've done that a time or two, but you know, when I pass those graham cracker crust at the bacon aisle at the store and I know I'm going to be needing one, they hop right in my basket. And I bought the bigger one this time, where we have more pieces of the pie. It might not be quite as thick, but there'll be a few more pieces, and none of us need a big old slice of pie. We're all fluffy enough. So I'm going to set my crust aside till I'm ready for it, and give me just a minute. I got to get my hand mixer out because we're going to mix the lemon juice and the Eagle bread. That's what we call it, the sweetened condensed milk, and get that kind of thickened, and then we'll proceed with the rest of it. Okay, we're going to put our sweetened condensed milk in my bowl, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I'm not using fresh, I'm just going to use my bottled organic lemon juice. And I've got 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I'm just going to mix it a little bit, and then it'll get thick. This would be yummy enough with your spoon and just dive in. It's good. I'm going to go ahead and put this aside and put this over here. Now into this mix, I'm going to add my cup of coconut and my can of pineapple tidbits and my crushed pineapple, and it's well drained. You have to remember, you got to drain it really good or your pie's going to be runny. So I'm just going to give that all a good mix. I mean, pineapple and coconut, Lord have mercy. Okay, and I'm going to put, it calls for a cup of pecans, but you save just a few to sprinkle on the top when you put that Cool Whip on it. And y'all, I toasted my pecans. I didn't do it just now. It's some I had in the freezer. from when I made Christmas goodies and toasted them, and I just put them up where I'd have them for later. Okay, now I need to put 12 ounces of Cool Whip. Is that what it says? Okay, 8 ounces, because it calls for 2 8-ounces, and that other one goes on the top. So this is 12, so I'm going to guesstimate 3/4 of it. I think that's probably about it. And I'm going to stir that in. See how easy this is? And then you got a good summertime yummy dessert. Y'all, I've battled those stinking fruit flies, and I had gotten rid of all of them. I told you I used the vacuum cleaner. Well, all of a sudden I was seeing some fruit flies, and there's one running around here. I'm fixing to slap him. When Jordan was little, he'd say, "Spank that mosquito, Nana." I'm going to spank that bug if I get a chance. But what happened, I had one of those little, and it was stainless steel with a filter on the top, little compost things that you put your peelings in. And, and it has a filter, the whole 9 yards, but somehow those stinking bugs got in it, and they were just having heyday going in and out and getting in my business. So, yep, that thing got moved out of here. But the few of the bugs stayed behind. Well, I'm trying to get this mixed up where it all looks the same color, because every now and then I get a big old scoop of real yellow, which means it's got more of the Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk in that little blob than the other. I'm going to get me a spoon and taste of this. Wouldn't you do that if you was here? I'd let you. I'm going to get me a bite. Oh my word. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, the next thing to do is to put it in this crust, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it set up. Wow, it's going to fill this crust with a big old puffed up one. I'm going to let it set up, and then I'll sprinkle. They said to toast some coconut and put on the top of your Cool Whip when you put it on the top. But I'm going to tell y'all, we might just cut it like this at our house, but I'll decide. And y'all will know my decision, because I'll be back in a little bit and show you what it looks like. Here it is. Ready to go in the ice box and get it all firm and ready to cut. And I'll be back in a little bit and show you. I wanted to show y'all how much bigger my squash has gotten. And this is my jalapenos. They've grown a lot since a week ago. My thyme and my little bird's eye peppers. And then look, I've got, these are brown crowders coming up. They're coming up a little slower, but I've got some up. See, my pimento and my green peppers are a lot bigger. My eggplant has a bloom on it. You probably can't see it. It's under that first one there. They're growing really well. My pink-eyed purple hulls are in this one, and they're up good. I've got a good standing of them. My sugar snap peas are in the next one. On the cucumbers are going on the trellis, but they're coming up a lot slower. They're not doing as well. The tomato plants have grown several inches since I put them in, because I planted them, the stem is deep, so I'll have plenty of roots to make a sturdy plant. These are contenders in this one, and pole beans along the trellis, and they're slow to come up, but they are coming up. But all of that in the middle that you see is contenders. This bed has contenders in it. Now, of course, cucumbers on the trellis, and more contenders down there that have come up good, but I want to show you the next bed. This one is awesome. I've got all of my rows of contenders are up with a wonderful stand. Now, Lori over at Whippoorwill Hollow said plant them thick and you can reach in there and get them out. So I took her at her word, and that's exactly what I did. I planted them real close together. And then over here, I had a bed with nothing, and I was going to plant collard greens, but I had all these tomato plants that needed to be planted. So instead of baskets, they will be tied to stakes where they can, where they'll be sturdy. And see, it's so hot out here. I love having my little table and chairs right there in that shade where I can rest. All right, I'm going to bring y'all back in the house and we'll check on the pie. I want to remind y'all again, if you want to see the little goat, and we did name him Dodge. My husband said when they say, why are you naming him Dodge, tell him it's because he's a ram. We don't have fences. We have 8 acres, but we don't have fences up to keep him in. And it's not fair for him to have to live in a big crate. So my cousin Andrea has acreage, and she has goats and all kinds of stuff. And she has 2 little goats that's just a little teeny bit older than Dodge. He was born April 1st, and they were born the 28th of March. So they're real close to the same. So she came and got Dodge, and he's going to live at her house with all of her goats. And she just had a goat that had triplets. And it amazes me to see Andrea doing everything she's doing, and I'm so proud of her. She's got a video showing introducing Dodge to the other goats, and he's a little skittish. But anyhow, y'all all thought he was so cute, and if you'll go over to Andy's channel and subscribe and watch her videos, you'll get to catch a glimpse of Dodge every now and then. Okay, y'all, Dodge is fixing to find himself a new home. This is my cousin, Andrea.
Hello.
And she has a YouTube channel, and it is
Beyond Measure.
And she's been doing it about a year. But I would appreciate it if y'all will go over there, and she has a neat video that she just put up of little goats being born. Graphic if you don't want your kids to see it, but I enjoyed watching it. I've never seen anything like it. But y'all go over and visit Andy's channel, and I can call her Andy, and visit her YouTube channel and subscribe and give her a boost. And she has a homestead. They're building a home from an old home. They're redoing it that was on the property, and there's just a lot to watch over there. She makes soap, she cans, she does a little bit of everything. So, Go over and help my cousin out. Help her channel to grow and tell her that apron string sent you.
Thank you.
And say goodbye to our little friend. If we had fences, there's no way Troy would let him leave. But it's not fair to kennel him up at night. And over there, he will have plenty of running room.
Lots of friends.
And lots of goat friends and other friends. Okay, y'all go check her out. Now that pie is still in that icebox cooling, but it won't be too long, and I'll cut a piece and show y'all what it looks like. Okay, here's our pie. I think it's set up enough. I put the pecans on the top. I didn't put the rest of the Cool Whip. So I'm going to try to cut a piece and show y'all what it looks like. If it's not set up enough, then I guess I'll show it to you anyway. Hey y'all. This pie is pretty, and it cuts. It was in the icebox about 2 hours, and it firmed up. Y'all saw the picture at the beginning where I cut the wedge out, and see how pretty it stands up. It's beautiful, and it's gonna slide off the plate if I'm not careful. It tastes yummy because I tasted of the goodie, so I'm gonna get me one more bite so I can prove to y'all how good it is. I like the crunch of the pecans and the crust with all the filling. Man, that's good. And it's cold, and it's cool and refreshing. Let me get some tea. The elixir of life. You have to have that tea. Anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed the video, the little tour of the garden and the pie. Hope it's a new recipe for you. You know, what's old is new, and what's new gets old. This is a very old one, but it's a very good one. I've been married nearly 52 years, and if my mama made it, it was before that and during that time. Anyway, don't forget to keep stocking your shelves. I was at the stores yesterday, and there's quite a few things that's kind of empty, and what ain't empty is sky high. So you might better Get it while it's cheaper if you can. Get what you use. Don't get what's on sale. Buy the things that your family uses and stock up on them. Don't stock up on stuff that's on sale or somebody says, you better get this. No. If your family don't like oatmeal, then don't get oatmeal. If they rather have grits, buy grits. You know, buy what y'all like, but get you a little bit ahead. So when the crunch comes, you won't be in line at the store hoping there's one thing left on the shelf when it's your turn to go through the door. I'm so thankful for my channel. I'm thankful for every one of y'all that watch and comment and email me and that have been here from the beginning. I thank you and I appreciate it. And I've got some more stuff that I think is good coming up. I have a whole lot of words in my head, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of words going along with it. The good Lord bless and keep y'all. I'll see you again in a day or two or three or four with something else. And probably another garden update, because I'm so proud of that stuff growing like it is. And I might actually get an update on Dodge, but probably y'all need to go over to Beyond Measure Homestead and see pictures of the goats and whatever else Andrea has over there. I'm going to put her link down below and y'all can go check it out, and please go and subscribe to her channel and boost her channel and help it to grow. I will see y'all soon. The good Lord bless and keep you.